In a world where every single penny counts, some choices are absolutely heartbreaking to make. An elderly woman stood frozen at the pharmacy counter, her old hands trembling as she held a small essential bottle of medicine. The price displayed on the register seemed insurmountable today, a stark reminder of her difficult reality. She poured the contents of her worn coin purse onto the cold counter, counting the small change over and over again with shaking fingers. With a heavy, sorrowful sigh, she realized it just was not enough to cover the cost. Slowly and painfully, she pushed the medicine back towards the pharmacist and walked away with empty hands and a heavy heart. Stepping out into the cold, busy street, the harsh reality of her situation hit her hard. But then, amidst the bustling crowd, she saw something that made her own severe troubles seem suddenly smaller. A scruffy, terribly thin stray dog was curled up near a dirty dumpster, shivering violently from the cold and hunger. The woman looked down at the few remaining coins in her wrinkled palm, then back at the suffering animal. A single tear traced a path down her cheek as she made an incredibly difficult decision. Ignoring her own desperate medical needs, she turned away from the path home and headed determinedly toward a nearby grocery store. Inside the brightly lit shop, she walked past the essentials she desperately needed for herself. She went straight to the refrigerated section, selecting a modest, cheap package of sausages. At the checkout, she handed over the very last of her meager funds, leaving herself with absolutely nothing. Back outside, the bitter wind bit through her thin coat as she slowly approached the frightened dog. The poor creature flinched away at first, expecting trouble rather than kindness from a human. She knelt down painfully on the hard pavement, unwrapping the food with gentle, inviting hands. She offered the sausages to the starving animal, tears now streaming freely down her weathered face. The dog ate ravenously, gulping down the first substantial meal it had likely seen in days. Watching him eat brought a bittersweet smile to her tear-stained face. She knew she would go without medicine, but at least he was full tonight. Unbeknownst to her, this supreme act of selfless generosity was not going unnoticed by the world. A passerby had stopped nearby, deeply moved by the incredible, heartbreaking scene unfolding before them. They quietly began recording the touching moment on their smartphone, feeling their own hearts swell with emotion. The stranger approached the kneeling grandmother, gently interrupting her quiet, tearful moment with the dog. With a compassionate smile, they reached out and pressed a significant bundle of cash into her surprised, worn hands. She looked up in utter disbelief, unable to comprehend this sudden, miraculous turn of events. Today, a simple, selfless act of kindness sparked a beautiful chain reaction of love and support. The grandmother was able to get her medicine, and the dog found a true friend in her. It is a powerful reminder to us all that even when you have almost nothing left, you can still give everything.